Part 2. You will hear part of a talk at a public meeting about a road and rail improvement project. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for coming to this information evening. The purpose of this meeting is to give you a chance to learn more about the Road and Rail Improvement Project. We've identified several problem areas and we've come up with some changes that we think will improve the local environment. For the shared access paths, by those I mean the paths shared by both bikes and pedestrians, we plan to turn these into open areas with grass around them. Cyclists and pedestrians need to be able to see each other clearly to avoid any accidents. So we've decided to remove the large native trees from the area for that reason. Now, along the highway, we want to put trees that are native to this area to add shade and make it more attractive. We thought possibly the spotted gum, which grows naturally here. Now, I know those of you who live in the housing estate are disturbed by the sound of traffic nearby. We're aiming to solve this problem by constructing a wall between the estate and the road, and possibly in the future we might consider adding some artwork to it. We think this will be quite an effective solution. Moving on now to the local roads, we want to encourage more public transport use and solve some of our traffic problems. So we're going to add a considerable number of stops to the bus routes that run along those roads. Just finally, as a way of thanking the community for their cooperation, we plan to make the picnic area in the park near the bus terminal more attractive. So we're adding some colourful new rose beds that our gardeners will be putting in at the completion of the project.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
Now I'd like to give you more information about the renovations to Richland's train station. Can you all see a copy of the plan? We envisage Richland station as more than just a train station. It'll be a transport hub, linking all forms of transport in the area. To this end, we're building an underground park and ride car park, so commuters can drive to the station, park, and then ride to work on the train. That's the entrance to it on the corner of Progress and Garden Road. You can drive into it from Progress Road. Now, on the Progress Road side of the site, on the top left of your map, is where we plan to put the bus interchange. Commuters will have direct access to the platform from the bus interchange via a covered walkway. Cycling is an important part of our city's transport plan, so cyclists will also be fully catered for with 80 new bicycle lockers. You can see where they are on the plan in the bottom left-hand corner next to the bike path. Cyclists can ride to the station, store their bikes in the lockers and board the train. Oh, and I forgot the most important thing. You'll even be able to shower at the station after your bike ride, as we're installing showers between the toilets and the platform. We'll also install a fountain at the station to make the area more attractive. You can see it in the centre of the plan. And between the fountain and the ticket machine, we're putting in a lift for our elderly and disabled passengers. They will be able to buy their ticket, then pass directly to the platform via the lift. So I hope that gives you a much better idea of the new facilities that'll be available at Richland Station. Now, we would like your feedback about the project, so
That is the end of Part 2. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers to Part 2.